Hi guys, my name is Jazz and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, I discuss everything fashion, beauty, and lifestyle. And today I'm going to be talking about my January favorites. Yes, it's February and yes, it's Black History Month, but I figured I would just talk about all the things that I enjoyed last month. I used to do this every month on IGTV, but then I just stopped because I felt like nobody was seeing it. So I'm bringing it here to my YouTube channel. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, you should. I'm Brown Girl Beauty NYC on there as well, and you can follow me there. You know, I upload some cute flicks on there, so you can follow me there. But I want to talk about what I enjoyed last month in beauty and lifestyle too. The first thing I tried last month was this Naturium Cleanser. It was started by a popular influencer. I forgot her name, but I'll put her here in the link below. But I tried the Mixed Green Nutrient Rich Cleanser. It has vitamin C, green tea, and aloe. Once I saw it in Target, so I saw this brand all over Instagram, but I saw it in Target, which I was like really surprised, and I was like, oh man, like let me try something. And I figured like the best way when you want to try like a new brand, especially skincare, it's like best to just try the cleanser first, because like I don't want to be trying all this skincare and irritate my skin if it's not worth it. But the green cleanser, once I read the ingredients, it kind of reminded me of like the Youth to the People green cleanser, which I love. So I figured I would try this out. It's 7.1 fluid ounces, and you get like, which is large. It has a pump, which I can appreciate. Like I love a good package pump. It's plastic, but the cleanser is supposed to have a daily dose of mixed greens, vitamin C. So as you know, with vitamin C, it brightens the skin. But one thing I enjoyed about this cleanser, it actually removes makeup. You should always be double cleansing if you're not. Like that means using an oil balm or oil to get off your makeup and then wash your face. But once I used this, it made my skin really soft. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I wash my face, like I like my skin to be soft. And I didn't feel stripped or anything like that. I usually use the Good Molecules every day, but I wanted to try something new. And this I actually really enjoyed. And for the price, it was $16. I am gonna try a few of their other products just so I can kind of get into the brand. But with the cleanser so far, I'm like, okay, I like it. It's not bad, and it's inexpensive, which I like. And I love that you can like grab it in Target and when you're getting your food and all the other things that you need. So I did enjoy this, and I'm gonna probably be trying like their other products, some of their other things within the next month or so. If you guys haven't checked out my Sephora haul, I bought like a few things, but in that video I'm just talking about mostly what I bought, but not like what I actually thought of those things. So I picked up the Tatcha Dewy Serum. Now, like, if you guys have not tried Tatcha, like, you definitely should, because all their products, I never tried anything from Tatcha that I, like, hated. There are things I felt, like, so-so about, but this I actually really enjoyed. I don't use this serum every day, but usually at night when I kind of want to go to bed and really feel extra moisture in my skin and feel supple, I put this on, and it gives me, like, it makes my skin feel more plump. It doesn't, like, one thing I like about it is, like, when you put it on, I'll put a little bit on my hand, but when you put it on, it's not like when you think of dewy serum, you think all of a sudden you're gonna have like this wet look, and it doesn't do that at all. So it absorbs nicely, and it gives like a really nice glow, which I could appreciate. And it layers well underneath like other products. Like I put it under my Youth to the People moisturizer, and I actually really like enjoy it. And like I've been using it, my skin has been glowing, like my skin has been glowing. My skin has been doing really, really well. So I have to say this, I'll give this a thumbs up. I know they say this product has a little bit of exfoliating properties, but like lactic acid is like one of the last ingredients on it. So I can't say that exfoliates. I still would use an exfoliating like product, whether it be like a lactic acid serum or kind of like an exfoliant. Like the one I love from Good Molecules is really good. While using this, I didn't feel like it had a lot of exfoliating properties, but as far as like dewiness and just making the skin feel moisturized and plump, I can say it did that, and that I enjoyed that. Other thing I bought during my Sephora haul, if you guys haven't checked that out, was the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte, what is it called, powder foundation. Now, like I didn't really like review this product, but you know how everybody on Instagram was kind of like putting their foundation powder on and like wearing it like just with the powder. I'll show you guys how it looked with just the powder. If I can't find a picture, I'll put a little clip from my Instagram. But As a powder foundation, it looks amazing on the skin. So sometimes like when I think of my powder foundation days, I think of the days when I was wearing Bare Minerals and like you look like cakey and ashy. This was not that at all. Like it actually looked really nice on the skin and it looked like skin. It didn't give you cake face. But what I will say is like, yes, we're all wearing masks now. And when I put this on as my foundation powder with like a brush or like a sponge, this powder was everywhere. Like, you remember like those days when you had a powder foundation, you go to hug somebody and it will be like your foundation will be on their shirt? That's what that reminded me of. So I was like, I probably will never wear this alone again because I'm pretty much a person like either I'm putting foundation on or I'm not. But I have been using this to set like my foundation whether I'm using Morphe or whether I'm using Dose of Colors, whatever foundation I keep in my rotation. I've been using this to set, and like, when I tell you, like setting, like I set my face with it today. Setting is another level. I can't wait to use this like in the summer and carry it in my bags to kind of like touch up when you get oily. But as a setting powder, this is awesome. I actually like it better as a setting powder than the actual setting powder. Like this sets, it gives you like blurred lines. It's amazing. I would say like definitely go down a shade. Like usually in their liquid foundation I'm shade 420, but in this I picked up shade 410 and I'll probably stick with that. But as a setting powder to set your whole face, I definitely recommend. As a foundation powder, it depends on what you like and what you want to do, but this was definitely a favorite that I didn't think that I would like it as my setting powder, but I made it work in another way. But it's actually really, really awesome. Last beauty thing is, so if you guys haven't checked out my Morphe review video, I'll put it up here so you guys can watch that. But I tried the new Morphe Soft Focus Foundation. So I wanted to try this because, of course, like Makeup Shayla, I love her. She's awesome. And Danessa Myricks, if you're not familiar with her work, she's awesome too. She creative directed kind of like the images that you see for the marketing. And I was like, you know, I have to try it. This was the first Morphe foundation that I had ever tried. And then I didn't try their other one, but I got shade Filter Rich 28 and it was like a great shade. Worked well on me. I loved how it looked. And for the price point, it came with this brush. Oh crap. This brush here, which I actually liked a lot, excuse me. But like Morphe brushes are awesome. But I was actually really impressed with the foundation. It wore nicely. It looked natural on the skin. I have no complaints about it. I will keep it in rotation. Like usually if I don't like something, I don't rotate it in my rotation. One thing I will say, this was a favorite of mine this month, but it does get a little oily. So just make sure you're setting it with something matte. Like I use the setting, I use a regular setting powder, but next time like I use it, and I use it today, I set it with this and I love it. It looks awesome on the skin and yeah, it looks great. So I definitely recommend checking that out if you guys haven't. I believe it should be in stores now. Should it be in stores? Well, it's in Ulta stores now, but I believe it should be on Morphe's website. And lastly, like I know I'm gonna switch it to home, but like I've actually been shopping on H&M Home like lately, and like, you know, like I didn't really think of H&M like going into their home, but they have like a home store that I went to in Connecticut. And I've been like falling in love with all their stuff. So last month, I picked up these vases. I'm gonna show you guys around my room. These vases, like when I tell you they were probably like $30, like the small one I have is probably $30 and the bigger one is probably like $34. And when I tell you the quality of these vases, it's like I got it from somewhere that is like so expensive. Like nope. H&M.com, H&M Home. The quality is amazing. It's sturdy. I felt like I added like a cool piece to my room, which I can appreciate, and it gave me a little something, and I was just really impressed with it. So right now I'm redecorating kind of like my not redecorating, but updating my living room area, and I'll keep you guys posted on that like later, and probably between later this month or next month. But like these vases are amazing. I also picked up these like little candles because they look cute on the shelf. $5.99, but like you can't like with H&M Home, you can't like decorate like your whole house like, you know, like with furniture, but they have such great accent pieces, but like I don't even know if these vases and candles are available, because literally like if you see something on the H&M home, you have to like snatch it right up because it's like sold out. But like if you were thinking about getting something from H&M home, or you're looking for little knickknacks to kind of update your home, I definitely suggest like checking out H&M home. Like I was impressed. Like I was a little shook because I expected like to get some like cheap fees, and it was actually like popping, and I'm like, definitely, I'm so happy about it. But that is everything I enjoyed in January. I look forward to like picking up some more stuff in February, and I'm telling you guys what I think about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, have you tried the things that I've tried? Or are you looking to try something that I tried? Let me know. I want to know. So let me know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, be safe and be well, guys. Bye.